The second strike is necessary because, as I just shared with you, the board's position for 4 years has been nothing. They're not going to change their original position for any reason, for any purpose. At some point, they have to get together and actually begin to negotiate. So, the second major piece of this is a second strike in a given school year. According to Act 88, involves the PDE at some point and the possibility of involving a judge.
And I was going to say, is that part of the strategy or the goal? Is that if it goes long enough, the state law kind of takes effect and that process begins, and there could be like round-the-clock negotiations? Is that part of the thinking?
Yes, that is part of the thinking.
So, going into tonight's session, I mean, thoughts, feelings, what are you guys hoping?
We're hoping that they come in with a proposal that means they're ready to have make a settlement to stop all of this. 4 years is a long time for the students to be embroiled in this mess. 4 years is long enough for the certified staff to be involved in it. Seems like a perfect year to end it.
Is there anything specific that you want or need to see from the board tonight that would compel you to call off the strike on Monday?
Well, I think that if you compare our final last offer from November 1st with the arbiter's report, anyone reading those two documents would see what we need to hear from them that's going to get us close to actually talking about things.
Okay.
And as part of that, I'm sorry, as part of that, I mean, they're saying it's all about money, they can't afford it, but it's about more than that to you guys. You've repeatedly said, what is it about for you?
Well, the first part of your question is the rhetoric that the school board continues to share, that there's absolutely no money, they have to do these cuts. There's no way to balance their budget without cuts. How could we possibly treat the teachers fairly during this kind of economic distress? So that first part, they still haven't shown us where our analysis of their budgets is wrong, but that's for another conversation. I forget the second part.
The second part was to you, the union, the teachers. It's been about more than just.
Oh, absolutely.
So what is it about?
Well, there's a lot of items in their proposals. I would say about a year and a half ago, we started talking about the one proposal in terms of increasing class size, specifically at the elementary schools. They jumped by 2, 3, or 4 students. Richie Webb publicly said that was a mistake. It was taken out of the proposal. It was accidentally in the proposal. Well, lo and behold, it never came out, and it was in the February 2 proposals that they were sending to the arbiter. So we are very concerned about increasing class size. There are other items within their proposals that would limit teachers' voice, and as professionals, they should be a partner at the table and not just a participant in the process.
How do you feel about the protests going on of the strike right now?
Well, I'm a firm believer in being able to protest peacefully, and they're fully within their rights. And the community, I would assume, is equally as displeased as the members of the Federation.
Now they're talking about how it might affect senior exams and cut into vacations, potentially if people had things planned. I mean, what do you guys say to that when you hear that kind of response from the community?
Well, I think it's a response that we all are going to have to deal with. I'll be working till the 30th if, in fact, we don't get this resolved before the end of the allowable time to strike. I would like to see the end to it, but at this point in time, we have very few options. It's up to the board. I certainly don't want another set of students to experience a whole high school career of nothing but labor impasse. And that's what this year's graduating class has endured from the time they came in at 9th grade, and now they're graduating.
And I was going to say, I mean, is there an end in sight? Do you see light at the end of the tunnel? I mean,
there's always a possibility to end this. Just last week, though, Richie had somewhat of the same rhetoric on and on and on about how impossible it's going to be to deal with the Federation leaders and the membership. It's not very hopeful when you hear the elected officials still saying the same old over and over and over. There are ways. We've shown them many ways of getting it done, ways of making it fair to the students, fair to the community, fair to the educators in the district.